If you're looking forward to having a cozy, clean, and decluttered home this fall, these home hacks are exactly what you need. Let's get going. If you love to live an upscale lifestyle on a downsized budget, I am here for you at Skip to My Life. My goal was to recreate my living room and give it a really high-end look, and to do that I needed to start by getting some new end tables, but it just wasn't in the budget. So I decided to take these two broken down stools. My husband cut the legs to match, and then I simply sanded off the finish and primed each one. If you've been shopping for side tables lately, you know how expensive they are, especially for solid wood. So I purchased these two solid wood pine discs from Lowe's. They're about $18 a piece, and they are going to give that uniform high-end look I'm looking for. My husband and I rent about 1,000 square foot, 3-bedroom home, and we had some of the paint left over from the walls being painted in our place, and so I just went ahead and used that to paint these pieces. This way they look really neutral and they fit in beautifully with our decor. To attach the two, I'm going to use E6000 to bond the stool to the wood disc. I will go back later and attach some screws as well. If you're new to my channel, a great big welcome. I am so glad we found each other. Comment below and let me know how you found me. I wanted to seal that furniture with a chalky clear spray varnish, but you can also use a rub-on wax. Now, I've been hearing great things about the Magnolia Home rub-on wax, but a seal or a wax is a great way to breathe new life into older furniture. Well, those of you who are coming back to Skip to My Life know all about our two long-haired dachshunds, and we made some changes in our living room because we got a new puppy about a year ago, and we had her kenneled at night. She no longer needs to do that, and our whole living room was kind of set up around the dogs, and I was so over that. So that was the inspiration for this living room redo. Here is our almost 3-year-old Bella. She's taking a nap on the couch where she loves to rest, and she'll be giving some shout outs to your fur babies throughout this episode. For a quick 5-minute refresh of your couch, get out those vacuum attachments, pull your couch away from the wall, and vacuum the back of the couch and all the little nooks and crannies to get out the crumbs. I like to use both that pointed attachment and the brush attachment. This next hack has been all over YouTube, so I wanted to give it a try. Dollar Tree sells Pine Sol as well as the knockoff Pine Allen, and I compared the two and I wanted to use them to refresh my pillows. So I wasn't really ready to take a chance on the knockoff. I went ahead and used the regular Pine Sol. I used about 1/4 of a cup and just threw them in the washing machine. Now, if you're going to try this, make sure that you fill your washing machine with water, the Pine Sol, and your detergent before you put those pillows in. I cannot guarantee how this is going to turn out for your fabric, so do a little test first. So I'll tell you my take on the hack. The pillows did not smell like Pine Sol when I took them out. They just smelled fresh and clean. So for me, this idea was a great hack. If you'd like a fresh scent to be released whenever you sit on your couch, purchase some of the organza bags from the party section at Dollar Tree, and then fill it with some of the fresh scent beads from the laundry section. Now, they carry 3 different scents in Dollar Tree, and I prefer the purple one. It's just completely up to you. Of course, if you have pets or children, make sure you're placing this somewhere that they cannot reach it. Comment below and let me know if you have tried this hack, and if you did, which scent beads were your favorite. Well, if you're anything like us, the look of that couch can be deceiving. It looked pretty clean from the outside, but once I removed the large cushions, I could clearly see that we had been having some snacks on the couch. And I got out my attachments once again, first the pointy one and then the brush one, and made sure I went up and around all the crevices. But as you will soon see, that was not quite enough. This couch is several years old. It's made of microfiber and it has worn really, really well. And now, as you can see, even though I had vacuumed really thoroughly and thought I got everything, my dog was going crazy. So I knew there was more underneath, and I was really grossed out, my friends, to discover all the popcorn that had fallen in between here. So in order to have that never happen again, I decided to fit some pool noodles exactly for these side areas and put them down inside. Now this will keep the popcorn on top, so it will be easier to clean next time. Well, after researching all the different ways to clean a microfiber couch, I decided that I needed a steam cleaner vacuum with suction, and I decided to try this Bissell Little Green Pet Pro. So I'm going to show you the pros and the cons of this machine. I liked this because it was compact and small and easy to carry around, and I also loved the brush attachment that really was going to give a thorough scrubbing of this couch. I used the very hottest tap water that I could, and I think that made a huge difference. I did want to show you that when you depress this green button, it releases the water and it comes out in a V formation. Now, I was a little bit surprised by that at first. I thought it was going to come out the brush and be a little bit more narrow focus. This will really drench your fabric, and fortunately, the machine has a very high suction, so it's going to give you a very clean outcome, as you will see in just a minute. This video is not sponsored, but if you decide that you're interested, I am providing a link for you below to check this out. Now, as far as I'm concerned, any kind of a steam vacuum is all about the strength of the suction. As you can see, I suctioned out all this nasty water, and even on my second pass, it was pretty dirty. So I think I need about 5 cleanings to get that water clear, and I am going to be going back and doing this several times. If you do nothing else in this whole episode, I hope that you will try this hack. If you have back cushions that have gotten flattened or worn, turn that couch over, unzip them, and you will usually find the polyfill has become matted or flattened. Stick some old pillows or rolled up throw blankets inside. Now, if you live in a small place like we do, this is also a great double for storage for bedding, because bedding can be really hard to store in small apartments or rental spaces. So make sure that it's kind of a similar size stuffing in each side, zip it up, and you are good to go. After you've steam cleaned your couch, it may be a little bit crunchy to the touch. If you've done this before, you know what I mean. Grab a microfiber cloth, Dollar Tree sells these, and go over the finish of that couch kind of in a buffing motion, and it's going to bring back the softness of that microfiber. Since I had fluffed up those back cushions, these bottom cushions fit in really snugly, and it gave it a beautiful, renewed look again. Well, this part of the room is the very first thing you see when you enter our home, and I am so happy with the way that the after turned out. I'm actually going to be doing a second part of this living room redo, so make sure you subscribe and come back for even more ideas. Hey, if you're still here with me, my friend, I want to remind you, today's not the end of your story. It may feel like it, but it's not. So don't give up. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. And until we see each other next time, this is Shannon from Skip to My Life.